Welcome to another episode of the Daily Practice. The window is open, the request lines are open, the hourglass is flipped, and the sand is falling. Let's get to work. Here he is, our troubadour, Nathan Moore.
Welcome to practice. Happy New Year's Eve. Should we practice partying? Gonna have to be good at it tomorrow night. Alright, so the game tonight is I have to play every song with a pick. I do a lot of finger picking, you know. And I got away from guitar picks for a long time because I got my acrylic nails and I like rolling with that. But I feel like I underestimate the pick sometimes. Hard times ain't just some old folk song. Hard times ain't just some old folk song. Oh no, hard times is still going on. Thanks to the cheap walls of some of these motels, I hear these conversations, some of which I never would retell. Oh, but it doesn't feel that far away when you hear somebody yell, go to hell. The weatherman, he didn't know what was up. Then the boss man told the doorman, sorry man, we can't pay you to keep it shut. Just then the optimist chimed in and said, hey, at least we got this half-empty cup. Oh, hard times ain't just some old folk song. Oh, hard times ain't just some old folk song. Oh, no, hard times, they still going on. Benny and Freddie were sweethearts. Lord, how they get love. They had quite a fling until the night King Midas lost his touch. After that, everything King Midas touched just stayed the way it was. Now we got pirates on the ocean, we got pirates in the AIG. I got 3 friends in prison, count them, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can say there's justice, just don't say it to me. Oh, hard times ain't just some old folk song. Oh, hard times ain't just some old folk song. Oh no, hard times, it's still going on. said this song would ever end. Down at the food line last night, they was having a sale on hand. I stood in line waiting on mine, I swear, behind 5 other men. One was young, had a minimum wage job. One was about to retire, just got laid off. And one had 2 kids, they was running around laughing and carrying on. Oh, hard times ain't just some old folk song. Oh, hard times ain't just some old folk song. Oh, hard times ain't just some old folk song. Oh, hard times ain't just some old folk song. Oh, no, hard times, they're still going on. Oh, I want to start over. One more time. Let's take it from the top. I'm going to roll the credits again. I didn't need that. It was just messing me up. I kept getting off of it. Couldn't hear it. It's like if I have a rhythm going on the amp and I play just a little too loud, get into it a little too much, I can't hear it anymore. And then when I can sort of hear it again, I'm off it. And I was like, oh. So then you're just trying to play it like half-mast. That was stupid. A rough start. That's all right. It's the end of the year. It's not the beginning of the new one. All right. Oops. So even if your request is traditionally a song that's like leaning heavy into the finger picking, I don't care what it is, I have to play it with a guitar pick. That's the game. Let's play. All right. You're the next contestant on Pickin and Grinnin'. Right here in Nathan's Land. Let's look at the set list so far. Oh, all kinds of stuff. Daydream in the Real World, One Man Band. Hey, it's you again. Good to see you. Happy New Year. So I'm going to definitely take the next couple of days off, but then on the 2nd, it's back nose to the grindstone. Full steam ahead. I've enjoyed taking some breathers here over the holidays, but looking forward to pulling up my bootstraps. I'm in love. That's your pick. With the boomerang, he says. I don't know what that means. Let's find out. Safe. Everybody dreams. Back in 15. Moving by loving. All right. I've been making myself sick, thinking I'm dying. I don't go out much 'cause I'm all alone. I may not be a star, but at least I ain't trying. Picking that chicken right off of the bone. Picking that chicken right off of the bone. I'm a daydream in the real world. I'm a rolling stone on a football field. I'm alive and I'm sad about it, and that's a miracle, and that's hysterical. I found the heart in my pocket broken, some cigarette butts and 50 cents change. And that, my boy, is what you get for looking in. Haunted by forgotten names. Haunted by forgotten names. I'm a daydream in the real world. I'm a you like to hear a hopeful thought? Is this one of those nights that you paid? Well, soon I'll hit the humble pot with a long bow serenade. Yeah, with a long bow serenade. I'm a daydream in the real world. I'm a rolling stone on a football field. I'm alive and I'm sad about it. And that's a miracle, and that's hysterical. Yeah, that's hysterical. That's a miracle. It's definitely a lot easier with a pick to do the old. Silas, good to see you. It's a real thick chicken. I just like to say that. I just saw that and had to say it out loud. I got nothing. But that does, I mean, that sounds like a restaurant that would be very successful if that was their phrase, if that was their motto. All right, what was next? One-man band. Gosh, I guess if I play something on piano, that doesn't count, right? Or do I have to play everything with a guitar pick on the guitar? Maybe I do. Maybe that's the rule. One night only. You know you're only getting older when you start thinking it was better back then. You can no longer trust your eyes. There's something wrong with the sunrise. Lord, how many times can I make the same old stupid mistakes? I should know by now what it takes to be wise. I'm running out of time. Now everybody's in a one-man band. Everybody's on a one-night stand. Hand in hand, they're heading to the end of the earth to look over the side. Hey, you wanna ride? Now can we talk about kids these days? Isn't that what every generation says? But one day they're gonna be right and no one will survive. Last man alive is picking up pieces of the pie, watching silver birds circle in the sky, watching firemen walking around the fire just biding their time. Something's on the rise. Now everybody's in a one-man band. Everybody's on a one-night stand. Hand in hand, they're heading to the end of the earth to look over the side. Hey, you wanna ride? Ah, that was fun. Pickin and Grinnin. Oh my goodness, look at that window art. That is awesome. New album cover. Dear Puppeteer 2 Electric Boogaloo. That's it. Oh yeah, coming to you spring 25. Oh, it's good to see all you beautiful souls. All right. I'm in love. I think I struggled with this last time. I tried to remember how it went. Hey, Ryan. Good to see you, man. Frank, welcome. Happy New Year, everybody. This is our New Year's party right here. This is it. All right, so... I think I need the kazoo for this one. Can't believe I haven't laser engraved anything awesome into this kazoo yet. We were just talking about you, Magpie. Were your ears burning? Not really. Don't go back and look. They were not. Where is she? Where? Just tapping my toe with my arms crossed. All right, wish me luck. If you're just tuning in, the rules tonight is I have to play everything with the guitar pick. We're picking and grinning all night long. I don't care what it is. I'm gonna pick it. I gotta try to throw in little flourishes too. That's my personal challenge. I didn't mean to say that out loud. Wise, Ryan. Definitely. Get out of there, quick. Somebody cover Ryan while he escapes Facebook. We got you covered. Go, go. Here I thought I might never see her again. I got a lipstick kiss postcard from Istanbul. What can I do but throw one back to the wind? The moon's laughing at me, I'm such a fool. I'm in love, love. So easy when it's a world away. What I imagine she'll do, what I imagine she'll say. Someday she gave me the feather I'm wearing up in my hat. I remember her flying and falling right in my lap. I close my eyes and I can hear her laugh. I remember the tears from that last night we had, and I'm in love. So easy when it's a world away. What I imagine she'll do, what I imagine she'll say. Someday. Well, here's to hoping we do it again someday. That wasn't just bumping uglies rolling in hay. That wasn't just knocking boots or getting laid. No, baby, that with love we made. I'm in love. So easy when it's a world away. What I imagine she'll do, what I imagine she'll say. I'm in love. It's so easy when it's a world away. What I imagine she'll do, what I imagine she'll say. Someday I might try that one in D next time. Here, I'm just gonna flip this back like the Red Baron, just in case. I would have had way more picking possibilities if I had done it in D, because then the changes would be a nice little A and G. Hey, Gee, good to see you, buddy. I meant to do that at the beginning. I think I got that working all the time now, which is awesome. Just saying. We're just flying into 2025, guns blazing, all systems go. Man, again, a gorgeous window. Percy is crushing tonight. Hand for Percy. Give it up, folks. Look at that. That's just a true work of art right there. I don't care what you say. It's just gorgeous. Gorgeous. Safe with the pick. Had a couple revelations when I was time stamping on a Friday night. Wrote a couple notes down. Into the World I started doing in G. Hearing it back, I was like, that was just not the right key. The key I was doing it in Friday night. Tried it in G and it felt so much better. And then I tried one more time. I was listening to it, I was like, that doesn't sound quite right. And I changed it to the key of A. I like making coffee dates in the Discord. That I don't know if there's anything that make me happier than seeing that. That's pretty sweet. Swaby, I don't know if you're here from the beginning, but I'm playing everything with a guitar pick tonight. Pickin and Grinnin, that's the move. No matter how finger pick driven the song is, like this one is a good challenge. You're in charge of the silver lining. Yeah, those clouds are up to you. There's a sweet song somewhere when you're pining, just waiting until you're through. And if you're determined, you can believe. And if you can believe, then you'll have faith. And if you have faith, you can love. And if you can love, you'll be safe. You can make everything happen for a reason. There's no tragedy that's not the way to go. Yeah. That's why there's time, that's why there's seasons. That's just how we roll on down the road. if you're determined, you can believe. And if you can believe, then you'll have faith. And if you have faith, then you can love. And if you can love, you'll be safe. So don't be too hard on you. You're the one's gonna get you out of this. You must be all you need, count on it. Someday you will reminisce. And if you're determined, you can believe. And if you can believe, then you'll have faith. And if you have faith, then you can love. And if you can love, if you're determined, you can believe. And if you can believe, then you'll have faith. And if you have faith, then you can love. And if you can love, you'll be safe. I might have just refresh the list here. Too far to scroll back. Gus, give me that drum roll again. Thank you. Everybody dreams. All right. This is one that really needs work. Can't imagine what it must be like for God watching one of his own children starve. And there's nothing he can do, nothing he can do, nothing he can do. The truest love is here. I am rolling in my baby's arms. Oh, this life sure has its charms. It's just like me and you, just like me and you, just like me and you. Everybody dreams, but everybody can win the lottery. No, sometimes it seems we just gotta be fine, watching through a window pane. The grass we see is greener is often blue when you're talking in the other guy's shoes. It's best to never know, best to never know, best to never know. I know it's true. And I'm beating down the boulevard, got a feeling like in my backyard. It's everywhere I go, it's everywhere watching through a window pane. With all the love he's got, there's nothing he can do, nothing he can do, nothing he can do. We take our blows and go searching for such love. Gone for good, might not be good enough. Still we are true, still we are true, still we are true. Everybody dreams, but everybody can win the lottery. No, sometimes it seems we just gotta be fine. Watching through a window pane, watching through a window pane, watching through a window pane, watching through a window. Still ringing. Shh. Quiet on the set. All right, there we go. All clear. Man, that was fun. Nice request. Oh, where'd you find that cool cat? Look at that. Back in 15. All right, let's mess this one up. Oh, thanks, Frank. Hey, Happy New Year, LT. I got a strange feeling, one that won't let me go, that the sky's about to open, steal me away and close. Back in 15 minutes, write a letter. Back in 15 minutes, write a song. Back in 15 minutes, write a novel. Back in 15 minutes, right or wrong. Where there's smoke, there's a motel burning. There's fire in the eyes of the musician. And the road is hopefully forever turning, like the world is spinning. Back in 15 minutes, write a letter. Back in 15 minutes, write a song. Back in 15 minutes, write a novel. Back in 15 minutes, right or wrong. St. Peter, here's all my money, let's forget you saw me. Just put me back in what I had on. And we'll blame it on dreams and running, oh, from the new day, from the new dawn. Back in 15 minutes, write a letter. Back in 15 minutes, write a song. Back in 15 minutes, write a novel. Back in 15 minutes, right or wrong. I just had to step out towards the ceiling. Had some unfinished business upstairs. Shouldn't take long at all. A wild man like me with a couple of squares. Back in 15 minutes, write a letter. Back in 15 minutes, write a song. Back in 15 minutes, write a novel. Back in 15 minutes, right or wrong. Aha. Oh my goodness, I gotta go, guys. Apparently someone's offering me a really sweet deal on Twitch. Cheap viewers on streamboo.com. I gotta go. I got a meeting. I just got a very important call. I gotta you want to come with me? Well, let's all go over to Twitch and have this meeting together. You're part of the business. You're the board. I'm going to bring the whole board with me. Oh man, just give it a couple of years. All right. Yeah, I was a little inspired by the Dylan movie. I was like seeing all the songs he was playing with a pick. I was like, man, I should play with a pick more often. You just get so focused on what you're doing. There's so many options. You got regular old finger picks, which is a revelation. It's a whole thing. Just the thumb pick. And then you got your acrylic nails, which is a whole thing. It's, you know, it's a whole sound. I'm glad I've spent as much time doing that as I have, but then when you get into guitar picks, today I'm using the Jim Dunlop Americana. And it wasn't until I got into gypsy jazz, Noof Manouche, that I started to fully appreciate the power of different kinds of guitar picks. And they can all be revelations. I mean, you got everything from your traditional. This was always the go-to standard for a long time. I think that's a Dunlop too. It was a blue one. I guess you lose the light when I get up in there. It's just a regular old guitar pick. But now I'm completely addicted to the thicker, rounder ones. This is called the Americana. Here, wait. I'm gonna spring my. Sorry, I'll do this as quick as possible. I just dropped the pick. I got it. This guy, it's so smooth. The Americana, Jim Dunlop. Now, you want to talk about a revelation. This one I call the Jolly Rancher, because you would not believe how thick this thing is. It feels like you're holding a whole Jolly Rancher in your hand. And when I first tried it, I was like, what on earth? This is ridiculous. But then one day I just started playing in a way I'd never played before. I'll never forget it. It was at Baker Ball 2 years ago. And I was sitting on one side of the field and everybody was over there, and I just was trying to project so everybody could hear it, or so I could add music to the whole scene. And I'm not going to do anything with it now, but this stuff took on a whole new meaning. All the flutters. I can't just do it on command like that. But then, I'll show you one more kind. Now we go the other direction, and these are called jazz picks. Look at that little guy. Aww, that's... That's the one we need. Oh, look at him. And this is like, it's really small, but this is what a lot of those classic jazz lead guitars. The basic point is that you will play completely different with each of these picks. Thank you for the window art help there. Perfect. You will play completely differently with each different pick. So I highly, next time you're in a guitar store, go ahead and buy a few of the crazy ones. Try a variety. See what happens. Hey Silas, it's so good to see you, and I'm already in the right capo position for your request that you just sent in. So I'm going to skip right to it if you don't mind. When a woman cuts your hair, she ties a little ribbon there, and a little ribbon that she ties, it's invisible to other eyes, but you can always feel it there. When a woman cuts your hair, when a woman calls your name, it never again quite sounds the same. And all through your running years, it rings that way in your ears. You just want to hear it again and again. When a woman touches you, there's nothing you can do. That part of you has been told, been touched and turned to gold. Even if you didn't want it to, when a woman touches you, when a woman. Hides her eyes, and something deep inside you dies. Gets there like a knife. Apologize, apologize. 'Cause no starvation so denies. 'Cause when a woman well, that was fun. Lord. Oh no, we're almost out of time. I gotta sneak one in so we can do two with the leaving song. What was next? Quick. Oh goodness. Ooh, the lot with a pick. Oh, I gotta start it before the time runs out. I should tune up. I just took my capo off. I've caught my share of lightning, collected fallen stars, even made the shelf where I put the jars, with my mighty wooden ships and pencils and buttons from afar, a stone from every riverbank, ashtray from every bar, and hanging from a wall of hooks at least 100 hats, and that's my great-great-granddad in that old tin photograph. My butterflies are everywhere, their leaves pressed in the books, newspaper clips, casino chips from every chance I took, and all the sounds of instruments plucked, bowed, blown, or struck. If you're looking for the right tool, boy, you are in luck. Everything from sledgehammers to needles, spools of thread, and every drawer's a treasure trove of trinkets that I have. There's still dancing figurines from many distant lands, puppets and pocket magic tricks, many made by sleight of hand. It took my whole lifetime to collect all that I got, and when I die and go to auction, some kid might buy the lot. But there's no way that he could know, no way he could understand just what he's holding, man. All that I got, and when I die and go to auction, some kid might buy the lot, and there's no way that he could know, no way he could understand just what he's holding, man. Oh, that was so fun. My only regret is that I didn't take the time to tune the guitar so the harmonica was perfect with it. But I'm starting to find a little hook there by the end. So fun. This has been a fun game tonight. I tell you what, revelations all over the place. Very inspired, and really glad we got to get together tonight. This is our New Year's celebration here in Nathan's Land, and I'm really looking forward to the next year. I think it's going to be quite a year. It's going to be quite a year. Let's just leave it at that. So thankful for all of y'all and for this world we're creating. Oh, there you go. All right, let's try. We'll end the same way we did last time because I changed keys. Although I should have tuned. Wait, Scooby, let me play you just a verse of this. You asked for Into the World last time, and I played it in B, but then I tried it in G. I'll just sing you a verse of it and see how much easier it is on my voice. I feel like it's a lot nicer here. This is not it's probably a finger picking song, but I've forgotten how it feels to touch, and lately I've remembered too much. Now as winter quickly tightens the binds, and the only open window is online, I keep seeing such good people in such situations, in such great pain, and sometimes I have to remind myself what my grandma would say. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Boarded up storefronts, more storms on the way. not for the wind, not for the rain, but for fear of a friend who might be lost in despair. Everything happens every day somewhere. And when it's my house that's burning down and it seems like it's all gone up in flames, sometimes I have to remind myself what my grandma would say. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Hard to tell from here who'll be there when the dust settles, when we clear the air. All my friends are lunatics, so they'll probably survive. They'll probably be glad to be alive. That's what happened on the Titanic. On the Titanic, the musicians played. Sometimes I have to remind myself what my grandma would say. Oh, it's not the end of the world. 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 I might have to split the difference. I like in G, I like the second half where it goes up on the second half of the verses way better lower, but I missed something about the cutting of the opening line, the first half of each verse. So maybe I'll split the difference and bring it up to like a, I don't know, G sharp or something. Maybe even an A. A might work. Very, very nice. You guys are awesome. Happy New Year. I just don't know what else to say, except I'm very grateful for you. And keep up the good work out there. Anything else? I love that Magpie's intrigued by the pick discussion. The pick discussion. It seems like, how big a deal could it be? How much difference could it make between this pick and this pick? I mean, it's just little plectrums. I mean, what's the big deal? But I actually have a short story in mind that I want to write someday. I got a lot of these. I don't know if I'll ever do it, but it's sort of like, I don't know if it's like a fantasy or just like a war-torn territory. But the basic idea is there's this musician, and there's a war in the world that he lives in. And at a certain point, like his village or neighborhood or caravan or whatever it is gets attacked, and they escape, and they barely escape. But he gets to safety and realizes that he left his pick back there. Now, maybe, I remember back in the day, like David Tiller and different people, there used to be this illegal market of tortoise picks that all the mandolin players used. And they were illegal to sell in stores. So everyone that had one had a story behind how they came upon this tortoise shell pick. But to them, they were magic, and the way they felt and the way they played, they just got addicted to them. And, if Dave lost his tortoise shell pick, I mean, the world would stop until we found it again. But the whole story I want to write in my mind is this musician that goes back into the danger zone through the enemy to retrieve his pick that he left behind. And of course, there's a whole conversation where his comrades are all like, "I got a pick. I got a spare pick. I got a pick you can use." Like, nope, that's not my pick. I need my pick. I'm going back for my pick. No, and then he goes and heroically gets his pick back, and then he makes it back, and then they jam. And they play like they've never played before. Holy moly. Unbelievable jam. All right. Keep up the good work. Give them heaven. Show mercy. Be silly. Be honest. Always trust your cape. See you on the 2nd. Bye.